you, Marissa Alvarez, aka Work Wifey. I'm so excited. Before we get started into what I'm talking about today, I just wanted to extend my gratitude to Marina Simone. I wanted to share my gratitude with her because she is, and of course, you all know this, such an incredible person, such an incredible leader, and she has such a servant heart. And her giving us and myself this opportunity to share all my knowledge about creating that unique brand for your Facebook group, I am just like beyond words, super thankful and super excited. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Marissa Alvarez. I am also known as Work Wifey for some of you who are very familiar with the Moms and Heels brand. And today I'm going to share with you about how to create a unique brand to bring your Facebook group to life, have your leads wanting to automatically join it, and have your members wanting to represent you and share your group and invite members to it. So who's ready to get down and deep into this training? I have my notes here, so if you see me looking at them, that's all it is my notes. So I remember all the important details that I wanted to share with you. But enough of me. Let's talk about Facebook groups and branding your Facebook group. So with that being said, I've helped over 100 network marketers, maybe a little bit more. Marina can probably tell you, it may have been a little bit more. I've helped them brand their profiles on social media and also their Facebook groups, which is awesome. You're going to see at the end of this, I'm going to show you some examples of what I've done, which I'm super excited about. But the first thing you want to remember that we're going to talk about today with branding your Facebook group is you really want to set up your group the right way. I know Jen Coop talked a little bit, or she's going to talk a little bit about setting up your ATM group. But right now I wanted to talk really brand forward. So if you have a branded Facebook group, ATM group or not, if it's like for your personal brand, you want to make sure you set it up correctly. So with that being said, you don't want to forget to set the tone of the group. It's your group, so you want to make sure your personality and your purpose just speaks to existence within that group. And anybody that comes into your group is going to be specific to the niche that you put out there with your content. So number one, set up your group with the niche that you want. If you don't know what your niche is, we can help you. You can figure it out. We have special tools for you, whatever, but you want to make sure you have a niche specific Facebook group. Number two is you want to name your group and members. So have fun with this. Literally, have fun with this. Don't overthink it. Why? Because when you overthink things, you're not going to take action and you're going to cause yourself to put things off. So you're never going to get your group done because you haven't created a name for it. Just have fun with it. If you already have a group, a great idea for this is to actually poll your members that are inside of your Facebook group and see what they come up with. Like these are already people inside of your Facebook group. You've got that community already going with them. But what's really great about this is you can make it super authentic to you and your brand. I wanted to share, I have some examples written down here on like different ideas and what others have come up with. So for an example, Marina Simone, her brand is Moms and Heels. The tribe actually named themselves because of a post that she put inside the Facebook group. And guess what they named themselves? Healers, but with two E's, Heelers, like heels, but healers, you get it? Super cool, right? Another person, Bryn Lang, I know you know her. She named her tribe Badasses, badass. So every time she's on video or inside of her Facebook group, she has that name for her community, her tribe, Badasses. Some other cool examples are manifestors. I've heard ballers. I'm part of a Facebook group. Oops, I just spit everywhere. I'm part of a Facebook group called Sugar Sand Sweeties. And if you're not familiar with mountain biking, you probably don't know what that means, but they branded their mountain biking, their women's mountain biking community as Sugar Sand Sweeties. Another cool one I saw was Collagen Queen. So number two is you want to make sure that you create that name, you name your members in your group. Don't just, come up with something like, oh, weight loss support group. Like, no, that's boring. Nobody's going to want to join that because there's so many other ones. Make yours very specific and stand out by naming your members and your community. Number three, Define your mission. What is your mission for the group? This one you can't forget because this is what people are going to be drawn into, right? They're going to have the one part of the name of the group, but what is your mission? Those that are in Moneymaker Branding, or those that did the Moneymaker Branding Kit, and also Network Marketing on Demand, you could just use that same mission statement that Marina created for you. But some tips, if you don't have one yet, on how to set up your mission statement, you can ask yourself questions like, why did you create the group? So like, what was your reason for creating the group? Another question would be, what will people use it for? So what's the main purpose of it, right? So like, what are people going there for? And the third one would be like, what value do you want to give to this community? And like, what is your vision for it? And those together, those pieces together will help you create your mission for your group. So number 3 is define your mission. Okay, cool. Number 4, and this one's my favorite. I'm not being biased. Maybe I am. But create a branded group visually, because you're drawing people in with the name, the mission, but what's really going to make you stand out and pop out is the branding visually. Okay, I'm talking color palettes, your cover photo, the logo. What's that top piece that people are going to see and be attracted to? So think about who you want to attract to your group. Like, what are those colors? And sometimes often I hear people say, oh, use colors that are related specifically to your niche. Like, yeah, cool, you can use that. But also, what colors are you going to feel the most authentic using too? And kind of bring those two together and mesh those two together. One really cool hack is Canva. I'm the Canva queen. If you didn't know that, I love Canva. I always teach about it. I do workshops about it inside the Network Marketing on Demand. But one really cool hack is you can set up your colors, you can pick your fonts, and you can also do like your cover photo and your logo in Canva. Cool, right? Another hack is when you're setting up your cover photo, okay? Think about the steps that you're going to put on it so I know what to do first when I join the group. I know a lot of people talked about the pin post, but the cover photo is going to be the first thing people actually see before even joining it. And also the name and the description, which we're going to talk about in just a minute. So think about what steps you're going to want to have on your cover photo so that they know what to do once they join the group. Okay, last but not least, what number are we on? 1, 2, 3, 5. We're on number 5. Recognition. And this is something that network marketers and network marketing leaders talk about a lot, is recognition. Not just for your network marketing team, but the members of your group. People like to be recognized, right? They like to be able to feel like they're very special and feel appreciated. So to keep your members wanting to continue representing you and representing your brand, give them that recognition and be creative with it. I'm going to show you, I'm going to actually share my screen right now and show you what I do to find the top members of your Facebook group. That way you can give them extra recognition. Go ahead and share my screen now. Share screen. Boop, boop, desktop. La la. Okay, cool. So you can see my screen. It's just on I'm on desktop, by the way, like on my laptop. Also, most people are on mobile, so I just prefer working from my laptop or my desktop. So just keep that in mind anytime you create graphics, mobile friendly. Okay, wink, wink. Okay, so let me show you something in a group. I'm just going to go to the Moms Who Slay Facebook group. So this is Marina's branded group. I wanted to show you where you can find your most engaged members. Okay, so you're going to go to your settings. Oh, by the way, you have to be an admin, maybe moderator, for sure admin to be able to see this. And if it's your own group, you're the admin, so you should be able to see this. So let's go to membership. Okay, so under insights, there's a bunch of tools here, but you're going to actually go to the part where it says membership and you're going to click that. Oops. So click membership. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so here's what it's going to show you, the top contributors, and it's going to be 10 of them. Yeah, you see them all. So for an example, if you wanted to give some sort of recognition every single month to the top contributors, or maybe you do the top 5, they give you 10. So 1, 5, 10, whatever you pick. Maybe you make a post and you celebrate them. You can maybe send them a gift, like something small gift to show your appreciation of it. But this is a great way for you to keep your members engaged, because what this means, the top contributors are the most engaged inside of your Facebook group. So on that post that you're actually sharing the recognition, just let your members know, like, we see you engaging inside of the Facebook group. We wanted to share some recognition, show you some love, that you're supporting our tribe. You know, you could put your tribe name there. And we appreciate you so much. Maybe make a photo in Canva of them with all their pictures on it. Be creative. So I just threw in the small gift thing in case you have that where you can send it to them. If not, a post is great too, because it's going to help keep the members engaged in there. But yeah, that's how you find the top contributors inside of your Facebook group. Now, the second part of this training, I'm gonna actually keep my sheen. I'm gonna keep my screen shared right now, because I'm gonna share with you Facebook tools to use when you're branding your Facebook group. Okay, so these are very important tools that I don't want you to forget. Okay, the first one is going to be your group colors. Now, this is a setting inside of a Facebook group. I don't know if you know about this, which is really cool. In your settings, you go down to group settings. Over here in settings, you'll have your setup group. Under customize, this is cool. Look, you can customize the web address. Sometimes you might see something with a bunch of numbers at the end. If you have the option to customize it, put that like name of your tribe here. That would be super cool. Or your name, if you want to put your name, your brand here, whatever. That's going to be like your name of your tribe. But the second part here is group colors. It's so cool. So here you can actually change it to one of these colors that they give you, like primary colors. You can add a color. Now, they're not completely there yet with the hex code thing. Meaning like your brand specific. If you have brand colors and you have specific hex codes, like I know some of you in Network Marketing on Demand and MMBK do, you could actually put your hex code here. So let's just say, I'm just typing like random numbers in here. Okay. So let's just say this is my code, my actual brand color. It tells you here, yes, that's a nice choice. The color you picked is easy for most people to see. It's just a standard that they have in the group settings. But now if I wanted to do something more brighter like this, it's going to give you a recommendation to a suggested color, maybe a little bit darker. So you could always you could always try the suggested color or pick one within this area that it's a little bit here. They're not quite there yet with the hex code, but pick something that's the closest to your brand color as best as you can. Try your hex code here first. If not, just use their recommendation and go with it, because it'll be as close as you can to your brand colors, which is super cool because it means that your Facebook group can be branded to you. I love it. Okay, the next piece is going to be your cover photo. So right now, in the Moms Who Slay group, and it looks a little bit different on the laptop than it does on the computer. I mean, excuse me, that's the same thing. It looks different on the mobile device. So like on my phone, it looks different than on the computer. I'm just gonna pull it up on my phone so you can see. So right now you'll probably see that either it's the wait list. We probably have to change that because it's live right now. No more wait list. That the Facebook group is this, like the cover photo. So what do you see on here? And tell me in the comments, like, what do you see? It's also over here. What do you see on this cover photo that gives you the urge to do something? So what's the call to action? What are the steps, right? We have specific steps. Step 1, join the Grow Your Group Summit. Invite your teams to the summit. Early bird tickets this day. So we have specific actions for them to do before they join the group. Or if they're already inside the group, we've updated the cover photo so they get notified. Oh, something new is coming, which is a really great idea if you wanted to reactivate your Facebook group members, change the cover photo maybe every month to a theme. If you're doing like a giveaway that month, a challenge, like that'll be something really cool for you to use to leverage your Facebook group cover. Now, just little tips on your Facebook group cover really quickly. Let me just stop my share so I make my face big because I don't want you to miss these. Use the correct dimensions for a Facebook group cover. Okay. Now you're probably like, what are the dimensions, Marissa? GTS. GTS. Google that. Okay, and then the next piece you don't want to forget is to add your photo if you want. If you don't want to have your face on there, totally fine. But you know how we have Marina there, like from the waist up, it gives it a little more personable for when people want to join the group. Okay, use your brand colors, add your logo on there, make sure everything is legible. I'm pulling this up. Let me share my screen back again. I'm pulling this up. Okay, so on here, you can kind of see it a little bit smaller, but I have a darker background and then later words on top. So just be mindful of people being able to read your things because you want them to be able to read it clearly, right? Also, be mindful that it's not cluttered. You don't have all different types of objects and stuff within that cover photo that are just making my eyes go everywhere. I don't know what to do. It's distracting. And then lastly, you want to make sure it's clear. Okay. Clear, legible, use your brand colors, logo. Make sure you use the correct dimensions. Number 3, I'm going to share my screen again. Ooh, Facebook started making noise and I didn't want it to be distracting to you guys. So Facebook group and share. Okay, so last but not least are, right? Or do I think I have one more. No, that's the last thing. So let me go to the groups again. To say, okay, so this is the name and the description. So the name of your group is this, well, not yours, it's Marina's, Moms Who Slay Online Sales Healers. So the name of your group is actually as like searchable, SEO, it's searchable within Facebook. So you want to make sure you, one, add, the name of your tribe there, but make sure that it's searchable. So if people are searching like losing weight or collagen or something like that, maybe add that towards the end, make it a little bit spicier with your brand. And then description, you want to make sure you include what your group is, the mission that we talked about earlier, what they will find within the group, and what your call to action is. So did you guys love that training? This was incredible. Thank you, Marina, again, for having me on here and allowing me to train this incredible community. And I'll see you healers later. Bye.